Eden Hazard, he used to play for Chelsea and Real Madrid. He's arguably one of the greatest footballers to have ever played the game. And his career was cut short due to injury. Now, on a podcast, John Obi Mikel, he used to play for Nigeria and Chelsea, a former teammate, talks about Eden Hazard's mentality when it came to training.
The game.
Eden Hazard.
Eden, for me, oh, what a fantastic footballer. And I've said this time and time. I had a phone call with him the other day. He picked up the phone. He's like, you talking shit about me.
Yeah, because I was going to go there. That's where I was leading. Yeah. You were dissing him about his training. What did you say?
He picked up the phone. First of all, I called him. He didn't answer. And then the next day I called him. And then he picked up the phone. It's like, you, huh? You talking so much shit about me. I'm like, I know. I'm not talking shit about you. I'm saying how good you were because you achieved all that you've achieved without putting an effort. Imagine if you did put an effort.
So he literally didn't put effort in. He just knew he was that good.
He was that good. I mean, this guy comes into training. He doesn't tie his training boots. He doesn't tie it up.
He
just leaves it on. And you can see the lace. He's just standing there with his hands in his pants, and he just stands in the corner.
Keeping the things warm.
How is he getting away with this? You had some top managers.
He's not respecting no one. What? That's no respect.
Are the coaches not saying, "Come on, Eden, you need to get more involved"? Like
they do, but it is like Valaba. He says the same in
That's in French. That means go over there.
Yeah, go over there. The Valaba.
Oh, sorry, I speak French.
Or what was it? Or
show I'm bilingual, yeah.
Did he say what?
So he just mumbles and just stands there. And then he moves a little bit and it's like, okay. And we're like, Eden, seriously, we're not going to pass you the ball. It's like, all right, don't worry. Don't pass me the ball. Okay, you go and play yourself. And then on the weekend, he's in the team. We know he's going to be in the team. But then you're thinking, how is he going to perform not training? And then he comes out, after a game and, he's got the Man of the Match award. Performs like he's been training for for hours.
Don't none of the big guys in the team like pull him and say, listen, bro, what you need to start fixing up in training.
No, even JT tried. He's like, Valaba, please don't disturb me.
Don't disturb me.
Don't disturb.
So I was talking to him the other day. He's like, he said to me, Mikel, it's not like I was not trying. He said, when I went to Madrid, I looked at myself. I was like, okay, let me try. Let me give it a go. Let me put some effort. But then I started getting injuries.
His body weren't used to it.
Yeah, my body couldn't take it.
Only once a week he needed to do that.
Exactly.
Once a week activities.
Yeah, exactly. So my body couldn't take it. And that's why, I look at it, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to quit. He said, I got offers to go to Saudi. What am I going to do? He said, I've got a lot of money right now. I don't need the money. So I go to Madrid, to Saudi where I'm going to take $1 million a week. And then what?
$1 million a week, and he said no. Wow, these men must be bathing, boy.
Yeah. He said to me, I got about 2-3 offers to go to Saudi. He said, what? He said, Mikel, I've got a lot of money. He said to me, and you know how I live my life? I said, yeah, I know. He said, I don't spend too much money. We know he doesn't. Yeah, he's not a guy who wears flashy stuff. He wears one Nike trainers for a very long time. And he said, I don't spend money. So I have money now to live with my family.
That's admirable.
You know what I mean?
I admire that. I do admire that.
So, as we heard from the clip, Eden Hazard knew that he was an exceptional footballer. And he allowed this to get to his head, and people tried to help him, and he pushed them away. And after years of not pushing himself in training, when he finally decided to say, oh, you know what? I've got an opportunity here. I want to take it seriously. I want to go all in. His body could not handle it, and he suffered a number of injuries. Anyway, so I used to play rugby back in the day, and Lewis Moody was the captain of England. And I remember reading this interview, really fascinating interview, and he did it with the Sunday Times. And in the interview, he stated, and I quote, I train how I play. So what does that mean? So essentially, when Lewis Moody trained, he was training at a match intensity. Why? So his mind and body were at peak condition. So Moody stayed ready. He didn't need to get ready, and Hazard could have used some of this in his mentality. So I don't want to be too hard on Eden Hazard, but at least when he got to Real Madrid, he decided to try Also, it's refreshing to hear about a footballer who is frugal with their money, because when we think about footballers, we think about individuals who like to splash the cash and whatnot. And you usually hear about this in the States for basketballers and NFL players who, after like 5 years after they retire, they're sort of like broke. And the last couple of years, especially for English footballers who have played in the Premier League, I'm starting to hear more stories of footballers who are becoming broke after they retire as well. So it's interesting to hear about this mentality shift. And if you're a young footballer out there, be wise with your money. Be wise with your money. Anyway, so my question to you is the following. Would you have taken the deal for £1 million a week? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. The following. Don't rest on your laurels. You have to continuously work, develop, and improve. Because if you don't, you're just dead in the water. Just stuck. Make no progress. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.